Angel Reese. Girl, you're my angel, angel, angel. Angel Reese is under fire from the Chicago Sky general manager. Got the air breezing through my hair in those Twitter streets. I do. And I take a look and I see something that catches my attention. The general manager names Angel Reese by name and says, "We need more out of you." Now I'm scrolling through Twitter, doing my thing. You guys know how I do.
Angel Reese is livid, and for good reason. Just moments after the Chicago Sky dropped their latest post-game statement, it became clear someone on the inside was throwing her under the bus. In the eyes of many fans, it wasn't just bad PR, it was betrayal.
The Chicago Sky make a request to Angel Reese amid losing streak. Interesting. What is this request? The Sky will have a chance to end a 2-game skid on Friday night, facing Brittany Griner and the Atlanta Dream at Gateway Center in Atlanta. Under new head coach Tyler Marsh, Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky got off to a rough start. In the 2025 WNBA season, they fell to 3-6 through the first 8 games.
The statement, which barely masked its shade, subtly pinned the team's struggles on Reese's attitude, on-court fouls, and inexperience. And in a twist that made it all sting even worse, one insider reportedly said off the record, "She's no Caitlin Clark." That line, it lit social media on fire.
Where she posted 13.6 points on 39% shooting and 13 rebounds per game. To make matters worse for the Sky, Courtney Vandersloot, she's out for the season with a torn ACL. Reese has seen her numbers drop from her rookie season to her second in 2025. She is averaging 10 points on 35% shooting and 12 rebounds per game compared to 2024. Amid Chicago's losing streak, general manager Jeff Pagliocca spoke to the Chicago Sun-Times about the team's rough start. He proceeded to issue a request to Reese despite her underwhelming performance so far.
This story is exploding. Don't forget to like and subscribe for non-stop updates on Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky, and the chaos shaking the WNBA. The tension had been building for weeks. Ever since Angel Reese entered the league, expectations were sky high. Known for her swagger, resilience, and unapologetic style, she became an instant fan favorite, but also a lightning rod for criticism. And while Caitlin Clark was being celebrated in media circles as the golden child of the WNBA, Reese was often framed as the troublemaker, the drama, the villain. This week, things boiled over. The Sky had just suffered a third consecutive loss in a stretch that's raised eyebrows across the league. During the post-game presser, Coach Teresa Weatherspoon gave what appeared to be a neutral statement about team cohesion issues. But then came the leaked internal quote from a front office source. "We're building around professionalism. Angel's going to have to catch up or catch a seat."
First time we hear you call a player out by name, it's Angel Reese. How come you went and you hired Tyler Marsh to be the head coach of this team, and then you co-signed him, building an offense around Camila Cardoso? Here we go. That's something that has yet to come together, but it's a necessity for us to win, Pagliocca said. She's had some great games, and she's had some games like everybody else that haven't been her best, but she's our best chance at versatility on this roster. Yet the first time we're talking about we need more from a player, it's for Angel Reese and not Camila Cardoso. Last time I checked, they both have been playing like garbage.
The implication was clear, and Reese, never one to stay silent, wasn't having it. Within hours, she fired back on her socials, cryptic at first, with a tweet reading, "Loyalty means nothing in this business." Then came the clapback on Instagram, a story post showing herself in uniform with the caption, "Built for this, can't break me." Fans instantly knew she was raging, and rightfully so. The comments rolled in. Supporters flooded her with encouragement, rallying around hashtags like "Stand with Angel" and "Double Standards" in the WNBA. Celebrities and fellow athletes chimed in, defending her competitive spirit and calling out the team's underhanded media tactics. Even a few league veterans hinted that Reese was being scapegoated for a broken system. But the damage was already done. The media had its headline. Angel Reese versus Chicago Sky wasn't a rumor anymore. it was the narrative. What infuriated fans the most was the unspoken comparison to Caitlin Clark. As Reese battles through tough screens, hard fouls, and media nitpicking, Clark's own rough rookie moments are often met with excuses and gentle praise.
Did they hire you to be Angel Reese's bodyguard in press conferences? Or did they hire you to put the basketball in the hoop? Did they hire you to play defense in the media for Angel Reese? Or did they hire you to help set up your teammates and score the basketball? Now you try to lump some other players in there and say, oh, she had bad games like we all have bad games. No, Jeff, cut it out. Camila looks soft. Charmin, soft. Rest in peace to the Mamba. We can win now. All we need is Courtney Yvette. Now, Angel Reese is missing a lot of layups. But when you have... I'm sorry, folks. I got cut check.
The contrast has sparked fierce debates about race, media bias, and who gets grace in women's sports. Reese herself has addressed it before. But now, with her own team allegedly framing her as a liability, the double standard feels even sharper. They want me to be marketable, but not too loud. Competitive, but not too emotional. Talented, but not threatening, one fan tweeted, capturing the sentiment of thousands. And now, insiders are whispering about a fracture inside the locker room. Some sources claim Reese feels isolated, that a rift is growing between her and certain teammates who reportedly feel she's too focused on branding. Others say it's jealousy, pure and simple.
If your front office and your coach is completely fine with one of your star players missing practice to go to this engagement and to go to that engagement, then your general manager and head coach, they need to have a little bit more backbone.
She's one of the most talked about rookies in the league, and not everyone likes that. Whatever the case, the Sky's decision to let internal doubts slip into the public sphere has created a firestorm they can't contain, and it could get worse. Reese's camp is reportedly exploring PR options to counter the smear. Meanwhile, the WNBA Players Association has taken notice. When teams leak quotes that damage their own rookies, it hurts the whole league, said one rep anonymously. We'll be watching. Even former NBA stars have chimed in. One called it disgraceful and said Reese is being set up to fail. Another pointed out the hypocrisy of criticizing her passion while ignoring teammates who miss defensive assignments or underperform but get a pass. This isn't just a team drama anymore. It's a league issue, it's a branding issue, and it's a cultural moment. Angel Reese may be furious now, but what's unfolding could ultimately turn her into something even more powerful. A symbol of what happens when athletes refuse to shrink for the comfort of others. A symbol of how women, especially black women, are still expected to walk a tightrope between confidence and conformity. For the Chicago Sky, this may be just a bad week. For Reese, it's the start of a war she didn't ask for, but seems absolutely ready to fight.